Once upon a time, there were two best friends. One of them had a computer and the other one sucked.
Hello, everybody. It's us. We're here. Why are you looking at a loading screen of Sand King from Dota 2? It's because we're analyzing one of my
That's Nyx,
games.
you
That's
fucking
Nyx.
moron.
That is
That's
fucking
straight
Nyx.
up Nyx.
I was looking at that thing and I was like, "That's Sand King," and I was like, "This set doesn't look familiar." And I was like,
Because it's fucking
"It's
Nyx.
fucking Nyx Assassin."
Anyway,
We're tearing apart one of my replays because we're busy. We just finished our move.
So we're gonna do a replay. It's not really a coaching. I don't know. We're gonna analyze
It's more of
it.
it's more analysis.
Really, it's just gonna be me ripping on his gameplay.
Yeah, my big brain 1.7K support play. This is an Abaddon game, by the way. So those of you out there in the Dota sphere, this is a support Abaddon. Can you load the game? There we go.
Yeah, it'll load.
Loading versus screen.
Well, now it's gotta load the versus screen.
Damn.
We just moved, so my computer's a little unhappy.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever. I'll hit it with a wrench a couple times,
Yeah.
and we'll get it going.
We're gonna hit it right with a wrench.
Just right a couple times. Just wrench it
Immediately a
several
pause.
times.
So I'm gonna go to player perspective.
Yeah, and we'll watch
And
the
Tokyo's-
Abaddon.
Yeah. And we'll fast forward a bit to kind of get to us actually playing. I do remember this game. This was a very scary game at first.
I don't remember this game, like, at all.
Good. That's
What am I
good.
playing? Am I playing position 1 silencer?
Yeah.
Or am I mid here?
You play position 1, the Bat Riders are mid.
Oh, yeah, because the Bat Rider, like,
DC'd.
DC'd during
Their
hero
internet,
selection
yeah.
and random that. That's fun stuff. That's real great. That's the worst. Anyway, so we're going to get past all this.
Yep.
And everyone calling each other sluts.
And us generally just being friendly.
All right. Okay, so we get into the game here.
Yeah.
Taking a look
At my items.
your starting inventory, right? You got 6 tangos, clarity, a mango, 2 iron branches, and a ward. Did you give tangos to? Okay,
I did.
You just gave your tangos.
It's because I couldn't give it to him because he randomed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We didn't know if we were gonna move you mid, the DK or whatever.
Big remember.
Yeah.
Big remember this shit. So okay, I think you got pretty decent regen. You got
Yeah.
pretty decent regen. Specifically on Abaddon, I really like to see a Bassi ring pretty early.
Yeah.
Not that I recommend foregoing regen for like a ring of
Like a-
regen
yeah.
or anything. Like
Well,
I think
it's
actual
a-
regen is just better.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the clarity. Maybe it's no. You still had 100 gold left, and I guess you're kind of waiting so you can buy a stick.
Yeah.
An early stick. Is that
Yeah,
what you're doing
that's
here? Okay.
usually what I do. Is I like to buy a stick early, especially because we're up against a bristleback here, in which an early stick.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
That is definitely big. I still think you spend the 20 gold, the 20 extra gold, and you just get 2 mangoes.
Yeah.
Because you get the little bit of health regeneration, and like when in lane are you going to be useful and have a clarity on?
Oh, so usually I get the clarity for my lane partner. So that way, when I'm harassing, and they're farming and last hitting, they can get mana.
So you go around behind, and you grab their rune. It is a curious route that you're taking back. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I thought you were gonna run the lane, and then I looked, and you were fighting towards the shrine.
Nope, I was just
Yeah.
making it more difficult for them to back off here. You could have probably helped me out a little bit earlier. And it looks like I do end up scoring the first blood, which is very good,
Yeah.
but we do feed a kill to the bristleback.
Yeah.
And you notice here, I got first blood, 295 gold. For whatever fucking reason,
He gets 390.
he gets 390. So maybe bad, maybe bad.
Yeah.
And that's bad on my part too. You know, that's not like a.
You did also tell me to take a aphotic shield over Miscoil level 1.
You know, I did, and I still don't know.
I think-
how much does a heal level 1? Let's take a look.
Level 1 is that's 75 to me.
120 versus I think it only blocks 50 damage, right? Level 1.
110.
110. So it doesn't really matter. It's 10
Yeah.
HP. I was going to die. There's a
Yeah.
bristleback there. I don't think it matters. So you're just kind of back here zoning him out. It looks like I come with you. I should really be at the creep wave. This was too far for me to chase.
We're since we've only shown one of your games in the bias cast, as you guys probably know at this point, Tokyo is extremely aggressive.
I am a hyper aggressive player.
Yeah.
I'm doing the good thing now. You can see me down there, that little purple icon being me in the
I
lane.
think I die here. No, I survived. No, do I? I'm fine.
I did
got
a good
the clutch
job.
shield.
I got the last hits that I needed to get. You survived, and we're just totally fucking zoning him out,
Yeah.
forcing him under tower. So I know that Purge is not a huge fan of laying branches and eating tangos, especially
Yeah.
when you're in the side lanes. But it literally doubles the effectiveness of your regen. And yes, you lose
Which
3
is
stats.
exactly what I did here.
You lose 3 stats, but I honestly think it's so much better. I forget how much a tango heals overall, but especially in this instance, you don't foresee yourself getting more tangos anytime soon.
No. Because I'm in a lane against a bristleback with a stick.
You're out of money, and you're buying a ward. You're trying to finish off a magic wand here, but of course you did just eat the iron
Yeah.
branch, so you're going to need another one of those. Yep.
Which is what I buy right here. And then I'm kind of trying to play in the side lane, or in the tree line to,
yeah. So we don't
let them be wary.
We don't know where the lion is right now. The lion has left. But you did a good job at this juncture. Every time he casts that spell, he's going to take more damage. This
Yeah.
is actually a pretty decent combo because to try and get you to stop bullying him, he wants to cast that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good. You seem a little lost at the moment. Nope, you're giving me a clarity. That's fine. And you're going up through the lanes again. This is very solid harassment gameplay. Looks like Lion tried to gank mid with a haste rune. And
Yeah, but
was
they're a level-
not successful.
Level 3? How'd they get that much fucking...
They're leeching experience from the mid lane. It
That's
just
true.
it
Yeah.
puts a dent on their mid lane.
Yeah.
Essentially.
That
And
guy-
because this guy has been zoned out so much, he's not getting any
Yeah.
experience. So right now I'm level 3, Lion's level 3, you're level 2, Bristleback's level 2. The experience is kind of evening out.
Yeah.
But they are getting 0 last hits. Unless they're under tower. I kind of dive a little here because I really want to bully them.
Yeah.
You are pretty low. You are pretty low in general. It might have been a decent idea to maybe suicide to the tier 2.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or even just try and get the deny on creeps. Using Mist Coil,
Yeah.
just hit some neutrals and get a deny. Maybe do a stack while you're at it. It wouldn't hurt to do those things, but it also doesn't necessarily... I mean, it hurts you not to die in this instance because you have no mana and health to trade, essentially, right? And laning is all about the trades that you can make. You have resources of health and mana. You want to trade those. If you don't have the money to get more, you kind of gotta die.
Yeah.
You could run back to base, but it takes a long time.
Yeah.
However, that being said, you being low gave them an opportunity to try and gank you, which put them off positioning, both of them, and allowed me to kill them, and you came back with a salve. Dying like that, I don't think is bad. Again, you traded your health and your mana, even though you had very little.
For literally 2 kills.
They did get a little out of it. Let's see. They got 164. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Versus I got more than 3 times that off of both of them.
Yeah.
So massive trade in our favor. It's really good. Definitely something that I should consider more.
And if you guys don't know, I'm very much a dedicated position 5 most of the time.
Yeah. He plays hard support. Sometimes plays a 4,
And even then
very rarely plays a 3.
And even then I still buy the majority of the wards because more often than not, my vision is just much better.
So I want to jump back on this real quick. I want to jump back right here and showcase kind of what's happening. They might be afraid of me at this point, but our positioning, when I pulled back and you pulled forward, made yourself a target, and you have like infinitely more health than I do, essentially. If they had both jumped on me, you can't pump the damage into them that I can. If I was stunned by the lion, it would have been fucking awful. So that positioning that you kind of pulled off
And
there
an
was
early
great.
Bassi ring.
And you got an early Bassi. I mean, it's 6 minutes into the game. It's not the earliest Bassi.
But as a position 5...
As a position 5, while still, like, you're hanging on to wards right now, you've got their shop warded, and the rune down there. There's a haste rune. Not that Abaddon's super good at ganking mid. He can dive, but,
Like, he can dive when he hits, like, level 6.
But, like, I don't think that really helps Batrider that much. I think
Yeah.
Batrider kind of needs somebody with a slow or a stun or something.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of killing the lane. You probably should be checking other lanes a little more.
Yeah.
A little more, maybe. So we see up top that there is a fight going on. Looks like Weaver Undying in that lane.
Yeah.
Looks like. Not really doing anything. It looks like they're just kind of trading, maybe. But this Undying is definitely getting very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
So you see that you might have been able to get a kill onto the Bristleback. What you tell me? What do you think happened there in that moment? I'll cut it back.
So part of it honestly was so you can see I start diving here because I see our Batrider rotating with the haste rune.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I was thinking he was gonna get there faster, or you
might be able to get Aphotic Shield off.
And or get the deny or something, just because now he's all over this lion, and then you guys are just harassing the shit out of this lion.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a kill here, you get level 6. When the Viper
And that's the enemy mid, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So our lane has gone great. You kept them off me. I've gotten tons of last hits. Haven't died other than on the first blood. Which again is still an advantageous trade.
and because you can't see, I'm trying to queue up items and stuff here.
Right. So we see that they're diving. It looks like I actually TP up there and go to fuck them up.
Yeah.
So you got a solo lane. That's going to give you some... you are a level ahead of the Bristleback.
Who is supposed to be their position 3.
It is still worth noting that you do have 4 quill stacks on you right now.
Yeah.
However, for reasons unknown to me, this apparently doesn't hurt you. I have never seen a man take that many quill stacks and not give a shit. I really don't know what's going on. Maybe Abaddon just has good stats.
Dude, Abaddon gets fast as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing... You bought the Windlace before boots. Usually I buy the Windlace before boots if I think I'm going to need an item timing
Yeah.
before I can afford the whole boot. So, like, it's coming up, wards are going to be down soon, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll just go straight for the boot. Not that it seems bad. You're hanging on to a little bit of gold here, but if the next item that you buy is the boot, it's probably not worth it. Probably just save for the boot.
So my reasoning behind it was I needed a little bit of extra movement speed, but I wanted to hold on to gold for wards. Fucking tomes are coming up.
Yeah, it looks like... So there you go. See, that's what I was talking about. You bought the lace because you had other stuff to buy, and the movement speed's definitely good. You got the deny off onto yourself, which was... is good. They really don't get anything from it. Kind of a shame that he ended up killing the Batrider, but that's not really on you. Like he should have known when his limit is up. The guy was very close. And it looks like you're going top. So we were playing this with Q. Q is...
Yes. He's Chucklish Pigs. He's the Skywrath.
Yeah, the Skywrath. And you do have sentries. And you do throw one down to try and catch him. However, he time-lapsed out. This would have been a really good indication. Are you guys going to dive?
I think we do, or I think I was trying to dive, but they were getting runes.
Because at this point, you see your two teammates are backed off. You're totally out of position. There is now a tower between you and safety and a creep wave, which it looks like you're going to pull out here.
Yeah, because I think after I saw that they weren't diving, I wanted to pull the creep wave out so we could get a push going.
Curious as to why you dragged those into the river as opposed to just back to lane.
Honestly, it's because I thought they were going to go, and I was planning, I'm like, okay, maybe I should go. But didn't happen.
Because now you've basically taken a wave of farm from the DK and given a wave of farm to the Weaver.
And then I
you ended up dying, but they ended up taking a bad confrontation. It looks like they were very low health and mana. Again, you kind of made yourself a target, but it worked out.
And look at it, I brought him the farm accidentally. But
Well, you were totally killing it on your own.
Yeah.
That was...
No. It was totally intentional. Best support player NA. Fucking MSS, where you at?
So you respawn in relatively no time. You see that the mid lane is clear, and you come to farm it.
Yeah, and with using Mist Coil for CS.
Which don't do that.
Not always. If you're going to do that, like, you know, at least have your Tranquil boots already. And for some reason, the Viper bought back here.
So more interestingly,
I tried to get the deny here, but he went too far.
now I'm curious why you didn't just aphotic shield yourself and run.
I don't know. Well, so I think subconsciously I saw the Bat Rider going. I was like, okay, we're going.
So
Like,
deny yourself?
Well, no, so heal him so he can keep going and then get the deny, because he was also standing in the Nether Toxin.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I would just look at maybe not going for the kind of flashier play of the deny. Mostly because Viper didn't really have anything he could do to you at that point. And you have a dispel, you know? Okay. So you respawn, you come top. Looks like I also came top. They were getting quite a bit out of this lane, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were doing some damage here. We saw that our off lane was definitely struggling, and I am level fucking 11. Jesus.
I gave you a good
Yeah,
start.
no, you did. I mean, like I said, our lane went fucking surgically well. We dropped the Wombo on him. I'm not even going for the Lion because I want to try and get the Weaver
Yeah.
before he goes out. You were there. You would have done things if we had needed you to do things.
Yeah,
It was good. There was an engagement. You ran to it.
got the experience and the money.
It's not really often that you get two cores together this early, I guess.
Yeah.
So in any situation you see a group of heroes fighting a group of heroes, as a position 5, you should generally be there.
Yeah.
And you were, you know. You didn't end up casting any spells or anything, but you didn't need to.
I mean, I did an aphotic shield on the Bat Rider because he was low.
Yeah.
And then I threw out a Mist Coil.
All right, so you're building into your Tranquils here. I don't know if I like the Ring of Regen before boots, but it seems to be working out well. You do definitely need regen, and you have 351 move speed. That's not really as fast as I thought it was.
Abaddon gets really fast, like once he gets tranks.
Like what is what's my move speed at right now? I just got to take a quick look here.
343.
343? Okay, so you're faster than me. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah, okay, it's probably fine. You're throwing out a lot of mist coils anyway. So the ring of regen is probably okay. I don't really think you get more catch with boots.
Yeah.
Especially considering Viper has been hitting you with his slow. You have another slow on the bristleback, and then you have the 2 stuns from the lion, and a slow from the lion with the mana drain. So, and another slow on Tombstone. So they have a lot of slows. In the sense that, yes, it would then be good to kind of pick up move speed earlier.
Yeah.
But honestly, you're not really their target at this point. In addition, you've shown you can deny yourself. You're not a complete noob, you know. So it's like going on you as a target, and they don't really get much. You're level 7 with a net worth of fucking what's your net worth here? Yeah, with a net worth
like
of
2,400.
2,400. So like, I can just leave that up.
Yeah.
They don't get a shitload from killing you, even if they do decide to drop all those slows and kind of all their CC onto you.
Yeah.
And you don't really do damage yet either. So plus you have your ultimate. There's like a lot of deterrents.
Yeah.
Kind of going on there that I think makes that okay, and is now a moot point because you have Tranks.
Yeah.
Great fucking item on this hero.
God, fucking Tranquil Boots is
Makes
so
him
good.
so
on this fucking
fast.
hero,
You're
dude.
415 move speed. Pretty crazy. I seriously miss Abaddon's old curse.
Yeah.
It was just so much better than it is now, I think.
Well, so I think it's good now if you're going for a heavy push team.
Yeah, but like that's what made Abaddon
Yeah.
like his kit is so very clearly like made for brawling.
Yeah.
You know? And with that passive, yeah, it's absolutely really good against buildings and such. They moved 2.5 heroes into the area. They have 2 heroes showing mid, and 1 hero was in this general vicinity.
And
I don't know what Viper thought was going to happen here. He has to be dead.
And look whose wards spotted them out.
Yeah, no, your wards are good. You had them in place for the tier 2 on the top lane. We're just kind of rolling these fights.
Yeah.
You did tank a lot of that tower, which is good. You're tanking the tower now, which I don't agree with.
Yeah, I was trying to wait for the thing, or they were clearing the wave there, I guess, and I was just like, hey, hit the tower, I have curse.
Yeah, but you know, just clear the wave with them,
Yeah.
and then hit the tower. You know, like you lost a fair amount of HP. I guess you're getting it back with Tranks now, but they've mostly respawned at this point,
Yeah.
right? And you probably lost 200-300 HP to
Yeah.
the tower, which is like a full skill from Lion at this point in the
Yeah.
game. Plus, you know, a couple right clicks. So like, it's just not really an effective trade. And because you don't really do a shitload of damage to towers specifically, probably best to just clear the wave and then apply your curse.
Okay.
Or at the very least, like, use a little mana. Protect your HP.
Yeah.
I guess, again, you have Tranks and you get your health back more easily than you get your mana back. What the did you have a clarity on? Hold up. I gotta see something. Okay. That was really weird. I thought your mana region was like at like 4 something and it dropped down to 3.4.
To 3.4.
But it didn't. It didn't. It was at 1.9 and it jumped up to 3.4. So
Look at me still buying wards.
Batrider with an amazing jump. Didn't really have your eyes on that fight, but you entered it anyway.
And I got dust, so we couldn't get away.
Yeah. You knew what was happening. You didn't really know what was going on behind him. We can see Bristleback in the jungle there, desperately trying to catch up.
Yeah,
after
I think
he got just manhandled.
Yeah, I think we're mentioning too. Let's go get the bristle. Yeah, good. I even came over here.
And you gave it a look.
Yeah.
We don't know where everyone else is in the game,
And I stole the kill.
but you are sticking next to. You're sticking right next to me, which
Yeah.
I think was really good because if anybody were to come from the north side of things and collapse onto us, they likely would have tried to collapse onto me, and you could do something because you're right there. You know. So generally good, I would say. Just kind of buying some wards. You've queued up for an Ag Scepter. Okay, let's talk about that build. I like the Vlads. I like Vlads on this hero. I think he's one of the best Vlads carriers in the game. Amps your damage. It gives him some mana regen, armor.
Yeah.
It's just good. What else does it give? What's its full thing?
Lifesteal, mana regen, bonus attack damage, and 4 armor.
4 armor. It's pretty good. In general, I think that Abaddon is just one of the better Vlad's
Yeah.
carriers in the game, especially as a position 5 and or 4.
Yeah. I would like to say, can we comment on that just position 5 vision kind of instincts just now?
Yeah, let's go back. Let's take a look at
Yeah,
it.
I want to see how you feel about this, because I saw that. So I see us going into their top jungle with no vision.
Yep. And you caught him out immediately, and it led to a kill. And you had the dust on you. I mean, generally, super good. We had 2 silences with us.
Yeah. And I was bringing even more vision and detection.
And you have it now. Now, it's always good to get some vision around their shrine.
Yeah.
If not an Obs Ward, just a Sentry.
Yeah.
Just
so
because
we-
we want to know how much they know, right?
Yeah.
Because sitting here, with you on the high ground, we'll go back. We'll just jump back just a smidge.
Yeah.
So with you on the high ground,
Which they do have a sentry ward over there.
They do.
Which just faded, I think.
What they know is that there's 2 heroes hitting this tower, and we're playing very aggressively.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance there's more. You ran down, you got into tower vision, which we can actually. We'll jump back one more time. So you see, you're hidden here. They have no idea that we also have DK down here.
Yeah.
DK's in this shit, ready to go. They basically, man, the vision's all fucked up here. They basically just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, they did have a ward all the way down there, so they know Bat Rider's not with us.
Yeah.
At this point, we'll go back to player perspective and take a look at the Abaddon and kind of what's going on. We're just so obscenely strong at this point on our cores that there's nothing they can do.
Yeah. So I kind of want to go back just because I didn't really get a good look at what happened in this fight. All I remember is I walked in and I died.
Yeah. So
Because
you ran up.
I think I got bursted down before I could pop my ult.
So this is the point where they know that we are 4,
Yeah.
right? We tried to catch them and
Oh,
did
I was
not
in the
have high
break.
ground vision.
I was in the break. That's why
Yep.
my ult didn't pop. I should have just activated it.
And they hit you with the lion finger.
Yeah.
Which honestly, again, still probably better than them hitting me or the DK
Yeah.
with it. Or even to an extent, the Skywrath. The Skywrath does a lot of damage. Like, we just have so much damage in their face, and between you and DK, you guys are both very difficult to kill. All in all, I actually really like the team comp that we kind of have.
Yeah.
It's not very traditional, but it's good. Again, we've got a lot of tank between you and DK, and then a lot of damage behind me and Skywrath.
And then Bat Rider with the initiation.
Yeah, just
DK
catch
with the initiation.
Initiation, a little bit of arena. You know, he can throw down. He's very good in the Roche pit.
Yeah.
Which kind of to counteract that, like Viper and Undying, they have more arena than us, but
Yeah.
you'll notice that they don't want to be together. They're
Yeah.
so far behind. They really, really, really want to split for everything. So by the time they're all rotating in here, they're late.
Yeah.
We've already killed, now we're down to 3 of them. And we just kill them all super fucking fast.
And the Weaver got away because I wasn't able to get my dust off.
But I
because
guarantee you this
I
man's
was
greedy.
hexed. Yeah.
So I'm specifically showing here that I'm low HP, so he'll try and go for it.
Oh, and this is when you were just like, hey, can you heal me? Can you heal me? Hey,
Yep.
heal me.
Because I didn't want to die, but I
Yeah.
did want him to show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he took the bait. And I mean, we're 5 heroes. Really, we're just
Yeah.
relying on him being greedy. But yeah, because of that fight, we kind of steamrolled. Again, if the Tombstone had been down and Viper shit had been on the ground, that fight would have been way harder.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, and they just didn't have the coordination. The first person to go in, we picked off because it took a good 3-4 seconds for the next person to
Yeah.
jump. And at that point, they're just funneling into a meat grinder here.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is making us stronger and stronger, and that's honestly the dream. So we're high grounding. You're at about half HP, half mana,
And then the Undying had
and your ult isn't up.
Yeah.
And that I would say is kind of a positioning new.
Yeah.
I could have ulted earlier there. I don't think it really matters. The Undying pretty much
had
straight up abandoned.
Yeah.
And we're rolling them super hard.
Yeah.
Without you, that being said, I would watch that positioning a little more. I would have been like, yo, can we wait 20 seconds maybe? Or can we just have the DK front line for a second here? And you can like throw a Aphotic Shield on him.
Yeah, which I did. So he could go front line, and then I got greedy.
Yeah. That was just a bit of a positioning mistake, I guess.
Yeah.
A mix-up, you know. At this point, I mean, the game's fucking over. You can take a look at the net worth chart. Our position 4 is above their position 1. And they've almost gotten mega'd here. And there's just nothing they can do.
And the position 5 is worth more than everyone except their position 1.
Yeah, you not even to discount how much gold you had. We have absolutely.
Look at me literally outrunning the courier with my tranks. 416 movement speed at level 13.
It is pretty fucking crazy.
Like, seeing that, I understand why, like, Core Abaddon is a Radiance carrier, or used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little interesting. It's fine, though.
I was kind of trying to bait myself because I knew I had borrowed time.
Yeah. I don't really know if using your ult was necessary there. You're standing underneath 2 towers. You took hits from both of them. You didn't curse the one tower you had 3 hits on.
Yeah.
Again, at this stage in the game, it didn't really matter, but I don't think that was necessary.
Yeah.
You have the tranks, you'll heal up, your ult's about to fucking be off cooldown again, you got 15 seconds. Your positioning is good, I like it. We're playing very like close and aggressive. Literally ready to dive into the fountain. You know you don't have your ultimate, but you can cast your spells on right behind us. You're in cast range for everything you have. It's all very good. You are taking hits from the towers here. Probably just Aphotic Shield yourself.
Yeah.
Again, 3 of their heroes are gone. None of this matters, so I'm not like critiquing your gameplay from that sense. God, we're destroying them.
I was like, wait, I don't have my own. Why did you do that? Because you see me like, desperately trying to Aphotic Shield myself.
So yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
That was that game. That was probably one of your better laning phases. You're really good at harassing at this point. Which I gotta say, you've come a very long way.
Yeah, so this is something that we've talked about previously. The thing I used to excel at in Dota was team fighting and casting my spells in team fighting. But now I think probably my best quality outside of vision is laning.
Yep. Which, I mean, so honestly, I think that supports...
Laning is a support. I'm still not great as laning as a core.
I think that supports win the game in the laning phase.
Yeah.
And cores win the game in the late game.
And I created a great laning phase for you, I like to think.
Straight up. I mean, you bought regen for me, I want to say twice, maybe 3 times. You gave me, I think, 2 salves and a clarity, plus you were throwing a Aphotic Shield onto me. Miss Coil. And, I mean, you can see, I went 21, 1, and 16.
Yeah.
And basically, I was positioning myself aggressively, yes, but I was still positioning myself at the creep wave, except for that one time that I already yelled at myself for. Yeah, so we were in proper positioning. You were always playing in the trees. You could have done maybe some more creative stuff with your vision, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the level that we were playing at in this game, it seriously didn't matter.
Yeah.
They were petrified. They couldn't do anything. Lion tried to gank mid, and it either worked or it didn't work. I really don't know how that went. But he obviously didn't get enough from it.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy team. I really liked our team.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Bat Rider,
I mean,
obviously.
but the Bat Rider was a random.
But that was a random. What are you gonna do?
Then here's kind of the game stats. If you guys will see that when I play position 5, this. Do I have capture mouse cursor on? Whatever.
No.
348 is fairly high for me because not only do I not CS as a support, like I'm usually dead for the experience, which is why my experience here is still like fairly low.
Yeah, given everything.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the Ags rush because you pretty much got Tranks, Vlads, and then we're going right into the Ags. I guess an early Ags would have been pretty good, especially because really all the enemy team has is damage.
As well as it gives my borrowed time 2 additional seconds. So if the game, if the game went longer than this, I will have that healing output with that and the Vlads.
Does that last all of Viper's ultimate? I don't know how long that ult lasts.
Let's take a look.
I guess we can check.
Viper's
Looking at his ultimate
is 5 seconds, and then Abaddon max level is 6 seconds. So yes, I outlasted.
Huh.
And then
Interesting.
Ags turns it into 7 seconds.
So it only adds a second on.
Yeah, but the scepter range for his while borrowed time is active, anytime an ally takes more than 525 damage while within 1600 range of Abaddon, an individual miscoil will automatically fire toward that enemy, and it doesn't take my health, or it heals me, I think.
Right. It heals you for the damage because it's only when borrowed time is active.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think his Ags is really, really good. But we finished the game before you could even finish the item.
I was close to buying it.
Could you have bought something else that would have helped you, do you think?
So the only other thing that I would have bought here would either have been a Force Staff, which we didn't really need. Viper didn't have... Viper won Spirit Vessel. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Yeah. If they had gone
Atos.
Yeah, Atos, I probably would have gone Force Staff. I might have gone Holy Locket to amplify the heal of both my Miscoil and Vlad's.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 items I could have gotten for how much the Ags would have been, but Ags would have let me literally just stay in fights. Because
I mean, I'm trying to think if anything's necessarily really good. I mean, I can't think of any item. I think Force Staff would be the item.
Yeah.
I think that would be the only other thing that I would be like, yeah, that's definitely useful. Is because yes, the Viper should have gone Atos.
Yeah.
Spirit
Vessel's cool, but it didn't help.
It works if Lion had a blink and
Yeah.
could blink in Hex, or do anything. You could either Force Staff the Lion into the rest of us so we can't follow up, or you could have Force Staff the person who got hexed away, or even yourself, saving yourself in certain circumstances. It was gratuitous. I mean, again, this was such a one-sided stomp.
Yeah, this was a straight-up stomp.
We absolutely demolished them. We dismantled their whole fucking team. But had the game gone longer, had they been able to hold on, you were going to have a Desolator on Weaver.
Yeah.
So maybe a Medallion, maybe a little more armor, maybe something to counteract that, maybe. I don't really know. And build that into a Solar Crest later. Lion probably was never going to get a blink, but say he would have. Then the Force Staff is good. The Force Staff is good against the Viper.
Force Staff, maybe a Lincoln's for the active.
Yeah, maybe. Or I think I like Lotus Orb more.
Yeah, I do. I like Lotus Orb on Abaddon 4. Mm-hmm. Or 3 or 4 more than Abaddon 5.
Well, I mean, and it's additional armor for you, so it helps you against the...
And then because it has the Perseverance, the health and mana regen.
Yeah, it's just a great
good
item. So looking at your build, do I think that it was a good Ags rush? Maybe. Man, I don't even know. Had the game gone on longer and you had that Ags, it would have just made us stronger generally as a unit. But I think maybe Force Staff.
Force staff? Yeah, okay.
I think maybe. I think that probably would have been the safest play because of all the tools that they're gonna have on their team, that's probably the one that counters most of them.
Yeah.
Right? You know? Because like you're not gonna say your Ags is on and your alt is on,
Yeah.
and Lion blink fingers with 17 finger kills.
Yeah.
It's not gonna pop. It's just gonna straight kill him.
Yeah.
That's an extreme example, but as the game goes on,
Oh, it will pop. It just won't save him.
will you be able to force staff somebody out of the way of that? Probably not. Pretty much just straight up.
Yeah, if it's blink hex.
But
finger.
who knows? Maybe you get a crazy Lotus Orb off and it
Yeah.
fucking...
And it kills him.
Yeah,
and
you know.
I get the finger kill.
So...
Yeah. Anyway, that's some of our Dota analysis.
don't say it like that.
Analyze? Could you imagine?
I'm fucking out of here. This is...
So overall, how do you think I played? Like my vision, positioning. I know you mentioned I had a couple positioning blunders that led to me dying.
Yeah, a couple. I think, in fact, most of, if not all of, your deaths were positioning blunders. I think that you have really great positioning if your resource economy was always at 100%.
Right? If I never took damage, I'd be unkillable.
If you don't have damage already on you, if you always have full mana and your spells are all off cooldown, your positioning would be great. But given the fact that,
half the time I was below 50% HP.
Yeah, your HP was lower and your mana was lower, which you never really ran into mana issues.
Because you're a fucking Abaddon.
But your HP was lower and, just your ult was down.
Yeah.
But you're, tanking both the tower and actively running at 3 heroes. It's like...
The Vlads will save me.
Yes, your ult would save you.
If it wasn't 40 seconds away from coming all
there.
cool.
Yeah. Couple unnecessary uses of your ultimate, too, kind of led to some of those.
Yeah.
And your team fight awareness could use some. Right.
Yeah.
Is just all.
My team fight positioning with Abaddon specifically has always been very back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he doesn't have a team fight ult. That's something my best thing is big team fight ultimates.
Yeah. That said, again, very aggressive positioning, which works well because you play with very aggressive core. And your laning is just really good. Is there more that you could do in your laning phase?
Well, yeah, not die.
Yes. Well, I mean, you could also stack. There were quite a few opportunities where the Lion is missing and the Bristleback is level 4. Do you really need to be there? No. And you took a couple of those opportunities.
Yeah.
You went top and you did some other stuff. But there were some times that you were just no, we got this lane on lock. And
I want this experience leech.
yeah, that's not the worst, but really ultimately you're just taking experience from your core, which
Just substantially higher than everyone else.
it didn't matter. It didn't matter in that game at all.
Yeah.
Because I was so obscenely ahead that experience loss for me was really a benefit for our team because it puts you in a better spot, and I didn't really need any more help than I already had.
Yeah.
How much int did I have that game?
90.
90. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Anything else you want to add?
Any tier 3 NA teams looking for a position 5 who's 1.7k? Hit me up. I'm available for parties. I'm single.
Looking to mingle.
I'm single and afraid to mingle. All right, everyone. Normal videos back. For this video, pull up some popcorn. Start chowing down on a chair. Goodbye, everyone.
It's over. Why would they get popcorn now?
So they can watch it again.